Hi, and welcome back to the Real Estate News. We're joined now by John Schneider, who is with Property Revival, and always glad to see you, John. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Jessa.
So one of my favorite reasons that I get to sit down and chat with you today is because you are a wealth of knowledge, and I want to talk a little bit about market conditions. If you could give us an overview.
Yeah, you know, it's still a seller's market out there. We're very lucky as real estate agents here as far as being able to sell homes. They're very hard to come by, but if you've got one on the market, typically it goes quickly. However, there are some exceptions to that, and that is, you know, if your home has been overpriced, if it just wasn't in the proper condition that it needed to be to sell, a lot of times those homes sit on the market for some time, and this is the end of the season, and you'll see quite a few aged listings out there that really need to kind of either lower price or get fixed up, and it can present some opportunity for some buyers. So a really astute buyer with a great agent can really look at those properties and potentially find some good deals, even though it is a seller's market.
Yeah, I find that interesting with inventory being low. You would think that it would be easy to sell no matter what, but you're right, it's sort of a good grouping of them are going quickly, and there's those stragglers that are still sitting behind. So in the fall, if you're looking to sell a home, what are some things that a seller should be aware of going into this season?
Well, you know, the fall can be a trickier time to sell because there's just typically less buyers in the marketplace. And so you really want to make sure your house presents well. And a funny thing is really like your yard. You know, you may have some leaves and debris from the summer that's kind of dying off in your yard and needs to be trimmed up and cleaned up to present well. Additionally, a lot of times people will start decorating for the holidays around now, and you have to be worried a little bit about just over cluttering your home. So you don't want to put too many decorations up. Certainly some is okay, but you just got to be careful that you don't clutter your house up as you're getting ready to sell it.
Boy, that's the truth. Tastes really vary among buyers, and you want it to have them be able to envision themselves there, not so much of your own personal touches.
Sure.
So I think that's great advice. And you are always working on different projects. I'd love to hear what you're up to now.
Yeah, we've got you know, a lot of listings. I'm sure that they're scrolling across the ticker here, but we've got two new ones that are coming up. One in Cottage Grove that's at 431 Lowry Lane. It's actually ready to live in right away. It's completely vacant. It's a beautiful 1,800 square foot ranch in the Seidel Plat that is a very desirable kind of older home area in Cottage Grove with very developed lots. And they, in fact, just ran new curb and gutter in the area, so it looks like a brand new subdivision. It's a fantastic home. This home is going to be listed at $250,000. It also has a finished basement which has another about 1,000 square foot of finished space. So it's a really great price point for a home in that area, and really creates a lot of living space for you and your family.
Great in that price point, and I want to make sure we touch on really quick before you go. We've got one that's got some more space for somebody as well. Yeah,
we've got another listing in Sun Prairie that's coming up. It's at 2320 Stonehaven Drive. This is a beautiful, sprawling, open concept ranch that's been completely updated. It's got 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. It's got egress windows in the lower level, so you have a lot of natural light. It's just a fantastic home. I don't expect it to last very, very long.
Gorgeous and spacious. Well, John Schneider, it's been a pleasure chatting with you. As a reminder, John is with Property Revival, and thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We've got more real estate news coming up after this.